What is up, guys? Happy New Year. Oh my goodness. I've got my notebook here. I'm going to start talking about goals today. You guys, I know the beginning of the year, everything gets crazy and we're like, we got to jump back over here and I want to be this way and blah, blah, blah. Everyone that's in our community a lot of the time is like, I'm starting my diet today. Y'all, we are not having diet conversations today. We're getting together today to talk about goals. I got a couple things I wrote down in my journal because every year I do goal setting, but this year was a lot different. So I have some great mentors, people that I look up to. There's a lot of entrepreneurs that I follow. And something in discussion that's been happening around this last decade is talking about who do you want to become? Who do you want to become in the next 10 years? Because for you to meet those goals is to keep in mind who you want to be and to start becoming that person by chipping away at the things that you want, the things that you make impact in, the things that matter to you. So I wrote down a couple of things that I'm going to share with you guys around setting your goals this year and really keeping that future focus around the next 10 years. I know that a lot of us are so tired of being in a perpetual weight loss journey every single year. Every year we get ourselves ready and we say, oh, I'm starting another weight loss journey. And I think everyone's so tired of starting over on a weight loss journey. And if you are starting on a weight loss journey, good for you. I'm happy for you. I want you to feel empowered. I want you to love yourself. I don't want this to be a weight loss journey for you that's just another diet. If you're losing weight because you want to love yourself, because you want to be an athlete, because you want to be somebody that you want to be, that's what's most important. Who do you want to be? Who do you want to become? Right? The next question I asked was really understanding what you should stop doing. What should you stop doing in 2020? What's something that had affected you in 2019 that needs to stop? For me, I've realized that I need to stop. I need to stop talking. I need to stop talking so much, right? Like, it's not a bad thing that I talk a lot. It's just that I talk so much on ruminating sometimes. And that's something that I need to stop doing. I need to stop ruminating on things that I don't have control over. I take my own advice in understanding that I ruminate sometimes, and I have to stop doing this. And there's a lot of different things that happen. I need to stop negating my success. That was one thing that I have hurt myself in the most. I have negated myself and my success so many times. I have to stop negating myself. What that means is when I accomplish something amazing, like this back here, I need to stop telling myself I'm horrible. Because when I received my third trifecta this year, I went into a shell of myself. I stopped posting. I started putting myself down. I stopped training. I made myself feel like I wasn't good enough for the glory that I received, that I earned. And that's something I have to stop doing to myself. What do you have to stop doing to yourself to gain success, to gain that empowerment, to gain that self-worth, right? Because even though I'm a life coach and a body positive activist and I live in the world of positivity, that was the one thing I needed to stop doing was putting myself down when I was becoming successful. And the next thing would be saying that you have to overcome your biggest fear. What is the one thing that your biggest fear is? For me, it's going to be speaking on stage. I'm not afraid to speak to people. Obviously, I talk to you guys all the time, and sometimes my views will be thousands of people, but I don't physically see them. I am not afraid to talk to individuals in line at the grocery store or, just in a simple passing in line at coffee shop. I can talk to anyone. But I have not pressed through my threshold of getting on stage and going and actually embarking on that next piece. I'm a motivational speaker through the internet. but I want to be a motivational speaker in real time, in real auditoriums, speaking to teenagers, speaking to businesses, speaking to conferences. I want to be that person. So that's something I have to break. What is something that you are living in fear of? What's something that you just need to break through and just do it for yourself? Make that a priority. Live fearlessly this year. Do the things that you've wanted to do, even though it scares you, okay? For me, it was this. This was something I was scared to do. I was afraid to embark on a Spartan journey. I was afraid. Before I started this, I talked myself out. I can't tell you how many times I signed up for one of these races and I didn't go. And then I finally went, and now look at me. I have all these medals. I have 3 trifectas, all because I broke through my fear. Right? So you have to decide. I was scared. I was scared to go into the world of personal training and nutrition, right? I've been obsessed with health and wellness since I was a teenager. I have been obsessed. I've worked at a gym. That was my first job. I worked in a gym for 3 years. I was so afraid to put myself in the position of being a personal trainer because of the way that I look. So I thought to myself, in all this body positive self, why am I not going past that threshold, right? So 2 years ago, I did NASM, and I went through and I did my NASM training. And then I wanted to do nutrition, so I stepped into precision. Doing all of these things for myself matters. So doing precision, doing NASM, all of these books I've read for my success. And that's not even my whole library. You see a mess on the bottom here? But at the end of the day, I tell myself that it was worth breaking through that fear to learn. It was worth breaking through that fear so that I could give my clients a better experience, so I could learn more about myself, so that I could be the better coach, be the better person, right? So what does it look like for you? What are you holding yourself back on learning because you have this belief? You gotta get these negative beliefs out. We gotta shake off those negative beliefs. They're wrong. Your anxiety lies to you. Your anxiety lies to you every single time. I have lived with persistent anxiety for years. I have depression. I have PTSD. I get triggered. I go back, right? But not this time. No. I have pressed through some things that I have not been able to do in the past because I chose to live fearlessly. I chose to press through the things that scared me, and I showed up for myself to persevere. What does your goals look like this year? I'm going to recap a little bit. What is, who do you want to become in this decade? Who do you want to become this year? Make those things happen for yourself. Ask yourself, who do you want to become? Because it's absolutely possible to become that person. I wanted to become an athlete, and now I'm an athlete. I wanted to be a life coach and a motivational speaker, and that is exactly what I do. I'm a transformational coach. I help people with weight loss. But you know what? I am helping them with their life. We are talking on deeper levels than just diet and exercise, because I go away from diet culture. I don't give my clients diets. My clients are learning how to change their lives. That is my core. That is everything to me. When it comes to remembering your success and seeing how far you've come, really honor how far you've already come. You know why I'm H3 Revolution? Because it's for humble hustle health. That first reason is the humble self. You are strong enough to do the things that you want because of your humble past. Look how far you've already come. Look how much you've already transformed. Humble yourself in your past and knowing that you are capable of doing everything that you set your heart and mind to, that you are worthy. You are absolutely worthy of the goals that you want. You are absolutely worthy of those changes. You can make these things happen. Trust me. Trust me. Ask yourself what you should stop doing. What should you stop doing in 2020 that hurt you in 2019? For me, I needed to stop negating myself and ruminating and talking about the same things, right? I needed to change what I was talking about. I needed to change that fear of my success. I should feel proud of my success. I'm not bragging here, okay? I'm just saying that when you put yourself in these environments, Make yourself proud of how far you have come. Do you know how hard it was to pass every one of those freaking finish lines? But I did it. I persevered through my grit, through my tenacity, right? I needed to honor that, not negate it, right? So what do you need to honor about yourself? What do you need to stop doing in 2020? And the next thing would be is that overcoming the biggest fears. Overcome your fears. Take these challenges on. You want to do a Spartan race? Do a Spartan race. You want to go and take a class that you've never done before? Do it. Do it. Allow yourself to put yourself in discomfort. The more that you make yourself uncomfortable, the more that you will start to change. You know how I became body positive? Was because I made myself so uncomfortable loving my body every single day. You know how I was able to post that video earlier of me shaking my tummy and laughing about it? Because I want to make you cringe with my self-love to show you that you are more than a weight loss journey. You are more than a perpetual diet. Break the fucking diet culture. Break the diet culture and know that you can do anything that you set your heart and mind to. You don't have to step on a scale to gain validity. You don't even have to cross a finish line to gain validity. You need to love yourself. That self-acceptance is the key, is the absolute key in transforming your life. And then when it comes to setting these goals this year, when you step into your notebook and you ask yourself, what does my resolution look like? Why is it a resolution? Why don't we start calling it solutions? Why don't we start saying, what's the solution to something that's bothering me? What's the solution to my happiness? Right? Because it doesn't lie in the unfair expectations of those around you. It doesn't lie in those. What matters the most is that you put your happiness first. Put your joy first this year. Put your joy first. Start going out and doing the things that you really want. Become a part of a fitness community that ignites you. Maybe you've always wanted to do yoga. Do the yoga. Maybe you've always wanted to be that person who goes on walking tours because you got on the, the apps and found new friends and you want to do walking tours. Go. Do those things. Find yourself something that ignites your soul and dive into it. Try something new. Make it more than just food and exercise. Do what ignites your soul this year. Do what brings you joy. Break the feelings of fear. Make yourself uncomfortable driving towards your success and don't negate it. Allow yourself to rise up and gain momentum. Allow yourself to honor who you are. Make yourself uncomfortable with self-love. Look at yourself. Honor how far you've come. Honor yourself. Respect yourself. Make this year the year that you live in your joy. Make this year more than just another weight loss journey. Because I'll tell you what, if you want to work with me as your coach, you're going to totally transform more than just your body. And that's what my clients are receiving every day when I pour life and love into them. Because I am not somebody who's going to put you on another diet. I'm not somebody who's going to tell you to start lifting and running and all of these things. I want your soul to be ignited in your fitness. I want your soul to be ignited in your health and your wellness. And I want you to live in your true happiness and the total health and the joy that you thrive in for you. That's what my message for you guys is today. I hope that you are coming into 2020 with resilience and the ability to take on this new joy. I love you guys. Happy New Year, and you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.